Hello everyone, welcome to another stream of Star Trek Judgment Rites. So, yeah, we beat the first two missions here last night. So, we're off to a good start. So, we're going to be heading out to the Delphi system and seeing what's going on there. And we will do that mission. So we'll probably end up to try to do 2 missions a stream. So there's 8 missions total. So however long it takes to do 2 missions, that's how long I'll stream. And then we'll do 2, 4, 6, and 8. So next Saturday should be the final stream here for this game. Hello there, evil alien space princess. And McGavin, welcome to the stream. And welcome everyone else who is lurking here tonight. So let's go and let's get the game started here. Whoops, that is the wrong one. Wrong one. Ah, there we go. So I loaded all the save to get the music in the background. So we're gonna load the correct save here. So let us go, and we're gonna load in mission 3. So yeah, so we need to find the Delphi system here, which is gonna be this guy right here.
Captain, at our current speed of warp 7, I expect to enter the Delphi system in 8 minutes.
Captain, I just started getting the oddest noise on all channels. It sounds like some sort of insect drone.
Let's hear it, Lieutenant.
An object is approaching the Enterprise.
What the hell?
Mr. Spock, is that what I think it is?
Sensors indicate that it is an authentic Earth warplane, circa 1917, belonging to the nation Germany. Its appearance is identical to a Fokker DR-1. Sensors also indicate an immense power source and one life form.
We are being hailed.
This is Baron Trelane von Gothas of the German Air Circus. I have identified you as an enemy aircraft. You have 10 seconds to surrender before I blow you out of the sky.
Trelane, but I thought we'd seen the last of you.
Alright, so yeah. That is kind of weird.
Stop playing games, Trelane. Leave my ship alone. We surrendered. Trelane, triplanes didn't have radios during the First World War. Trelane, but I thought we'd seen the last of you. Trelane, triplanes didn't have radios during the First World War.
Oh yeah, let's do this option.
Captain Kirk, that is not the way for mortal enemies to greet each other on the field of battle. Of course you hadn't seen the last of me. I am Trelane, the humble Baron of Gothas.
Humility is not something that I would associate with you, Trelane. I suppose we're going to get another tantrum from a runaway child with too much power for his own good. Mortal enemies? When are you going to grow up, Trelane? Humility is not something that I would associate with mortal enemies. When are you going to grow up, Trelane?
Not for several millennia, I'm afraid. Of course, the Baron von Gothas does not have to aspire to such lofty heights to defeat his latest victim.
We'll see who the victim will be, Trelane. No matter how powerful you are, your arrogance and your immaturity will always be your downfall. Why don't you aspire to lofty heights and leave us alone? You were responsible for what happened to the Zimbabwe? We'll see who the victim will be, Trelane. No matter how powerful you are, your arrogance and your immaturity will always be your downfall. Why don't you aspire to lofty heights and leave us alone?
Oh, let's do this one here.
And miss the opportunity to settle an old score? Captain Kirk, didn't anyone ever teach you about diplomacy or manners? There are times when I really question your breeding.
Sensors indicate he is closing on us. I would extrapolate that he intends to fire on us.
Raise shields, evasive maneuvers.
Raising shields.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Lowering shields, Captain.
Oops.
Raising shields. Arming weapons.
Oh, take care of the biplane here. Hello, Amazine. Oh, it's... Oh boy, we're in trouble here. We are in trouble. This guy has a lot of health. Come on. Gotta hit this airplane. Yes, the biplane and someone let's get off a starship. Oh my. Definitely wasn't expecting this, that's for sure. Oh, I expect this thing to be dead by now. Ah, this thing's still, alive. Apparently this thing just has lasers on it, doesn't have any torpedoes. Get a good whack there. Alright. Come on! Yeah, there you go. Alright, we blew him to bits.
Celebrate too soon, Mr. Chekhov. Trelane is like a bad penny. He keeps turning up where he's not wanted.
The triplane has reformed.
It is hailing us again, sir.
Kirk, you cheated! You cheated!
I beat you fair and square, Trelane. Now leave my ship alone. Don't be such a poor loser, Trelane. Your quarrel is with me, Trelane, not my ship. If you're going to punish anyone, punish me.
Alright.
I beat you fair and square, Trelane. Now leave my ship
Hello,
alone.
Coconut 81. Thank you for the host. Let's go with option number 1 here. Beat you fair and square.
No, Kirk, you cheated! And you're going to have to be punished. Your insolent ship will have to be punished as well. But only you will bear the full brunt of my revenge.
Leave my ship out of this, Trelane.
Are you trying to give orders to the Baron of Gothas, Kirk? You should go to my dungeon for that. You and a few others of my choosing.
No, right, we got suckered into the
You have
dungeon
been
here.
unconscious for a considerable length of time, Captain. This is Lieutenant Commander Ellis, First Officer and Security Chief of the USS Zimbabwe.
Hello, Mr. Ellis. Where is your captain?
He was in sickbay at the time that triplane attacked us. I don't know what's going on.
What is going on, Commander, is a gentleman named Trelane. An immature child of a race with vast powers. Somehow he acquired an unhealthy fascination with human military history. Last time we encountered him, he had an interest in the Napoleonic era.
It would appear, Captain, that his awareness of human history has advanced to the level of your First World War.
If it advances any further.
Not only do we need to escape this place, but we need to find a way to discourage Trelane's interest in war once and for all.
How did you escape from him last time, Captain?
His parents appeared and punished him. I doubt that we can rely on such an intervention a second time.
Alright, so we have in a dungeon here. Let's look around the room, see what we
There
got.
are many bundles of sticks piled against the wall. There are many bundles of sticks piled against the wall.
Alright.
A small barrel rests against the wall. It is empty. Straw. Not the sort of bedding that Starfleet officers are used to. Rather damp, too.
Alright.
A crate. It is labeled Schnapps. It is nailed shut.
Oh, got them snaps.
A crate. It is labeled Schnapps. It is nailed shut. A crate. It is labeled Schnapps. It is unopened.
Maybe we can pick up a stick here.
You pick up a stick.
Can we use the good old stick here on the crate?
Let me try that. Maybe I can use it to open that crate.
Very good.
The crate is open. It is full of bottles of Himrich Schnapps. The date on the bottle says 1913.
Oh my, that's a pretty old snaps. Yeah, I wonder if it's peach. I'm not sure what flavor it is. Oops, I want to pick up a bottle.
No effect. You have taken several bottles of schnapps.
Ah, good man. Got some snaps.
The finest schnapps that money can buy, or so you'd like to imagine.
Ah, indeed, indeed. There's not much to do in this room, so, guess we'll do something with the hay. Put the snaps in the hay. Not sure why we do this, but alcohol will light on fire.
You cover the straw with schnapps. You cover the stick with schnapps.
What's going on here? We should leave this building immediately. The proximity of this fire to a large concentration of alcohol puts us at considerable risk.
Alright, let's stun the guard, baby.
It's not firing.
The phasers had been completely drained of energy.
Courtesy of our charming host, no doubt.
No doubt. Well, gentlemen, if we're going to beat Trelane, we'll have to beat him on his own terms.
Alright,
Don't do anything foolish.
let's have, should have saved it.
I thought that was my job.
Alright. Oh.
Previously saved game.
And we died. I did not save it after we took out the biplane. Alright, there we go. Oh, we're just again. So, let's go and now up here. Go back to Delphi. That is gonna be save and save often. Yes, that is a good rule of thumb. Gotta go back here. Oh guys, for those of you who missed the biplane fight,
Captain, at our
let's do it
current
again.
speed of warp 7, I expect to enter the Delphi system in 8 minutes.
Captain, I just started.
Let's hear it, Lieutenant.
An object.
Mr. Spock.
Sensors indicate.
We are being hailed.
This is Baron Trelane von Gothus of the German Air Circus. I have identified you as a
Trelane, but I thought we'd seen the last of you.
Captain Kirk. That is not the way.
Humility is not something that I would associate with you, Trelane.
Oh, this is wonderful. The sarcastic banter of determined foes just before a battle that only one of them will survive.
Put an end to this farce at once, Trelane.
If you insist.
Sensors indicate he is closing on us. I would extrapolate that he intends to fire on us.
Raise shields, evasive maneuvers.
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
Oh, got shot off on us. Let's take this stupid biplane out. It's gonna take us a little bit. No doubt that this thing is not a lot of health. Alright, let's take this crappy biplane out. This plane will not fly in space for real. Alright. Go and... Oh, going this way now. Nice, got 3 shots off. Alright, let's go and... Not taking me head on as much this time. Either my flying is getting better or I am getting lucky this time. Hey, there's Storm Mega. Welcome to the stream. Killing a biplane in space here at the moment. Oh my. nice. A couple of good hits on him. Hopefully he should be almost dead now, I think. Front shields are pretty beat up here. We seen Might Magic earlier today. We're currently in Castle Doom, so I think we're getting closer to the end. Did a lot of grinding today. Where the hell is he? So some interesting things will probably be happening tomorrow in Might Magic 1. We just got our last level of mage spells. So we should be able to take out any enemy we want now. Thanks for the history update there, evil alien space princess. Yeah, I don't watch much Star Trek, so I'm not familiar with all the lore. I've seen episodes here and there. Oh, a biplane option here. This thing should be almost dead now. Definitely gonna save it this time after we kill this plane. Unlike last time. This guy is a pain in my rear end. Stay alive! Hit you with so many torpedoes. You should not be alive. This thing should be close to death. Probably the bad shot there. He got me good. Got me good though. There we go.
We have been unconscious for a considerable length of time, Captain. This is Lieutenant Commander Ellis, First Officer and Security Chief of the USS Zimbabwe.
Hello, Mr. Ellis. Where is your captain?
He was in sickbay at the time that triplane attacked us. I don't know what's going on.
What is going on, Commander, is a gentleman named Trelane, an immature child of a race with vast powers. Somehow he acquired an unhealthy fascination with human military history. Last time we encountered him, he had an interest in the Napoleonic era.
It would appear, Captain, that his awareness of human history has advanced to the level of your First World War.
If it advances any further.
Not only do we need to escape this place, but we need to find a way to discourage Trelane's interest in war once and for all.
How did you escape from him last time, Captain?
His parents appeared and punished him. I doubt that we can rely on such an intervention a second time.
Alright, yeah, let's make a save here.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Mission 3. So we kind of already know what to do here since we did this already once before.
You pick up a stick.
So we'll pick up the stick and...
Let me try that. Maybe I can use it to open that crate.
Alright.
The crate is open. It is full of bottles of Himrich schnapps. The date on the bottle says 1913.
Oh, that's interesting now that they're cooking up. Pick up some schnapps.
You have taken several bottles of schnapps.
Alright, let's use the schnapps here.
You cover the straw with schnapps. You cover the stick with schnapps.
Alright, make a save here.
Save new game.
Oops, go and
Save new game. Replace pre.
Save that. And we're going to use the stick on the hay and create a fire here.
What's going on here? We should leave this building immediately. The proximity of this fire to a large concentration of alcohol puts us at considerable risk.
I thought that was my job.
The building is structurally sound, Captain. I doubt that it would collapse, but as a precaution, I would not enter it again.
Well, where are we, Mr. Spock?
Isn't it obvious? In trouble.
Do you have a problem, Mr. Ellis?
Yes, sir, I have a problem. His name was...
The Baron does not appreciate vagrants.
Why that?
Alright, let's go ahead and save it here.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Alright, that top says guard.
Do not interfere, or the same thing will happen to you.
How would you like to pick on someone your own size? What has this man done?
Go option 2 here.
That is none of your concern. Do not interfere.
I see. He's done nothing.
Alright. Maybe you can punch him. Good old punch to the head. Alright. And then we will use the medical tricorder on, obviously, this old man.
A human, approximately 60 years of age, in poor physical condition. His hip is broken, Jim. He needs our help.
Alright, and then the med kit.
Everything is in its proper place, even some of Spock's vintage rare blood.
I thank you for your consideration, Doctor.
Let's hope we don't need more than I have on hand.
Alright, let's go and use the med kit on the old man.
should fix the hip problem. You should rest. Thank goodness Trelane didn't take the tranquilizers from my med kit. He'd probably be too tired to talk much.
Alright. Let's talk to him.
Thank you for helping me. If only I had something to repay you.
You could tell us where we are.
You are the American pilot, Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Kirk, the leader of the famous Enterprise Squadron.
Lieutenant Colonel.
Jimmy?
Enterprise Squadron?
I suppose I should tell you nothing, but as it looks as though the war will soon be over, I can tell you that this is the village of Gothos.
What war is this?
The Great War. The one that has lasted for 4 damned years and has killed millions. I never thought that it was possible for so many young people to die for such a worthless cause.
I believe he refers to the first of your world wars.
Could you answer an important question for me, sir? What year is this?
Alright,
Where's Trelane? What else has happened? What year is this?
I don't know what year is this.
You must have been held prisoner for a long time, Colonel. It's October 16th, 1918.
Fascinating.
God, they are nuts. God, they are nuts. Talk to this person here, I guess.
You get no response.
Alright. Let's go to the tavern. The tavern is a good place to find people. And people with information.
You know that Baron's orders are that you are to be served in the armory. You are not to enter this establishment.
Everyone knows, Fraulein, that the Baron's orders were never meant to be taken seriously. Even by him.
Looks like trouble.
Excuse me, but if the lady wants you out, then you should get out.
Alright.
Would you like to step outside? Hello, soldier. Wouldn't you look good with beer on your face? Excuse me, but if the lady wants you out, then you should get out.
Alright, let's do this. Option 1.
I won't have trouble in my place. Get out. I will be bringing beer to the armory later tonight anyway.
I don't know who you are, but we had better not meet again.
Ah, you're drunk. You don't remember.
Nice guy.
Let's talk to the bartender here. Seems like a not logical step. Yep. That doesn't shake him. That's the fact that it's not 1918 anymore.
Well, Miss Gernsback, you seem to run a very efficient place.
Thank you, Colonel. Unfortunately, the war does not lend itself to efficiency. What do you wish to talk about?
Why are you calling me a colonel? What's going on with the war? You said that the war led to a lack of efficiency. What are you talking about? What do you know about Trelane? Why do these soldiers bother you? Why are you calling me a colonel?
Oh, I thought it was option, I guess.
I know who you are. Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Kirk, leader of the famed United States Enterprise Squadron that has shot down so many of our pilots, along with Major Spock and Captain Leo McCoy.
Captain McCoy? Leo?
Well, can we talk to us some more?
Excuse me, Gretel. Could you answer a question or two for me?
I will try, Colonel.
What's going on with the war?
It has not been going well of late, though we are told that Kaiser Wilhelm will never surrender. I doubt the war will last more than 2 months.
What is the date?
You have been held prisoner for a long time. It is October 16th, 1918. I'm glad it's coming to an end. I've lost so many friends. I've never felt so alone.
You said that the war led to a lack of efficiency. What are you talking about? What do you know about Trelane? Why do these soldiers bother you? Alone, Fraulein? You said that the war led to a lack of efficiency. What are you talking about?
What?
The soldiers are little more than animals. They do as they please because the Baron protects them. I must deliver kegs of beer for them every night. It keeps them from having to leave the armory.
Alright, Amazine. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner.
I'm glad it's coming to an end. I've lost so many friends. I've never felt so alone.
What do you know about Trelane?
I know the band despises you and has vowed to kill you if you should ever meet again. Take my advice. Flee Gothos and never return.
And how does one flee Gothos?
I do not know. Else I would have left long ago. The village of Gothos seems to ensnare anyone who comes here. You see, I really work for the French government. I'm a spy.
Oh boy.
I'm glad it's coming to an end. I've lost so many friends. I've never felt so alone.
Spy? Why do these soldiers bother you? Spy?
I have been here for 2 years. The Western Front is very close, and I send information to France.
Okay.
I'm glad it's coming to an end. I've lost so many friends.
Why do these soldiers bother you?
The soldiers are little more than animals. They do as they please because the band protects them. I must deliver kegs of beer for them every night. It keeps them from having to leave the armory.
Oh, you could probably look at the keg of beer.
I'm glad it's coming to an end.
We're stopping. There'll probably be
I've
something
lost
in the
so
beer.
many friends.
Alone, Fräulein?
Perhaps someday, when you have defeated your enemy, and this war is finally over, you would come and visit me. I would enjoy spending better times with you.
Perhaps, Fräulein.
That's maybe use the medical tricorder.
We're supposed to use this on people. These aren't organic, Jim. These aren't organic, Jim. Not the epitome of perfect human health.
Oh, there's nothing really good about that.
Not the epitome of perfect human health. Not the epitome of perfect human health.
Alright, let's go and use the science tricorder.
Nothing unusual about the mug. The tricorder detects nothing unusual. The tricorder indicates that these are ordinary beer kegs.
Alright.
Nothing unusual about these steins.
Anything good here?
The tricorder detects no unusual properties.
Except for its unusual ugliness, Spock.
My father painted that.
It's a very nice painting.
Come to think about it, it's very, interesting.
Oh, big step up there. Let's use the medical tricorder on the big keg here, maybe?
My medical tricorder identifies the substance contained in the keg to be a fermented cereal produced by a malting process.
In other words, beer.
How come Spock gets to ramble on forever with his explanations without interruptions, and I don't?
Alright, so we got beer. Talk to these men, I guess.
I saw how you handled that foolish brute outside. Quite impressive. I am Schiller, superintendent of the local schools. How may I help you?
What do you think of the war? What can you tell me about Trelane? Where can I go to earn some money? What's special about the school? What do you think of the war?
Horrible business. When it started, I thought it would be good for Germany, but it soon became a mess. I hope it will be over soon. If we can settle this thing without harsh negotiations, we can get back to being a civilized nation once again. Herr Kirk, though my position as school superintendent keeps me busy, I'm always glad...
What can you tell me about Trelane?
Alright, we have to find out
A
Trelane.
flamboyant man, and the greatest pilot in Germany. If only his soldiers weren't such rabble. Herr Kirk, though my position as school superintendent...
Where can I go to earn some money?
One might find a little money doing odd jobs around the village. Herr Kirk, though my...
What's special about the school?
Well, Captain Hauptmann is addressing our class, trying to make the children into proper Germans. And we have a brand new chalkboard.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Herr Kirk.
Thank you, Herr Schiller. I don't think I require your generosity, but the offer is appreciated.
Anytime, Colonel. I thought I had more beer than this.
I'll talk to the other guy.
Rudolf Ulan, owner of the shop outside. What seems to be the problem? What do you think about the war, Harold? Schiller would have us believe that Germany is doomed. But I have more faith in our great soldiers than that. Victory shall be ours. Herr Kirk, what is it this time? What can you tell me about Trelane? The perfect German. If anyone can turn this war around, it's him.
You're such a sycophant, Rudolph.
Herr Kirk, what is it this time? I'm just saying hello, Herr Oland. I suppose I should be courteous, Herr Kirk, but there's little profit to be made in having good manners.
Alright, we save the game after talking to everybody here.
Save new game. Replace previous game. Delete previous. Cancel. Save new game.
We'll just say this is mission 3-1. You go to this door here. Is this the way out or what? Let's find out.
I didn't know your good luck was only temporary. I'd be quite annoyed.
Mr. Fullhouse is complaining. If his hands were any more indecent, he would be arrested.
With the Baron's soldiers, he might be arrested even if his hands were decent. I can't complete a straight to save my life.
Or your fortune.
I'm Werner Gillard, the shoemaker. If you are not prepared to play, please leave us.
Excuse our friend. He doesn't like to perform in front of an audience. Hello, I am Richard Sondergaard. I publish the local newspaper. It's nice to see someone as famous as you, Lieutenant Kahn.
Doesn't it worry you, Herr Sondergaard, that you know an enemy ace is standing next to you?
The Baron has given orders for everyone in Gothos to treat you well, Herr Kirk. A fellow pilot honoring fellow pilots, I suppose. Although I would not trust the military to follow those orders to the letter.
This place is definitely weird.
Welcome. I am Kurt Nielsen, owner of the Gothos Brewery. If you care to join, feel free, if you can pay the stake.
When I was a boy, I knew people who used to grow potatoes.
I don't think that Fraulein Gretel would appreciate us disturbing her supplies.
Oh, let's see if anything else in here.
I don't think we need to darken this room right now.
Okay. Oh, I guess we will go this way? No, can't go anywhere this way. Let's go to the shop across the street. I've never been there yet.
Charming place. Less technology, more humanity. I like it.
Somewhere in the middle of this European charm, there's Trelane and the missing ships. Let's find it.
Alright. Let's talk to this guy here.
Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for that room? I see you're selling food packages. Is that a coil of rope over on the wall? What do you want for those shoes? That really is a beautiful cloth. Can you tell me how to make money around here? What do you want for that room?
Let's maybe get the room, maybe?
That old thing. I can give it to you now. You can pay me later. I'm sure my boss, Mr. Uland, won't mind.
Alright, let's see, get some more items, I
Hi,
guess.
can I help you?
I see you're selling food packages.
You look hungry. Sure, have it. Pay me later.
Oh, I like this idea. Buy stuff now and pay for it later.
Hi, can I help you?
Is that a coil of rope over on the wall?
That rope? No one ever buys rope. Go ahead and take it.
Oh, I got some items in our inventory here. Anything else you have?
Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for those shoes? That really is a beautiful cloth. Can you tell me how to make money around here? What do you want for those shoes?
I'm sorry, but those shoes have already been paid for. Hi,
the
can I help you?
What do you want for those shoes? That really is a beautiful cloth.
It sure is. I can let you have it. Pay me later. Or maybe not. Mr. Uland wouldn't like me to give away something that expensive on a promise. Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for those shoes? That really is a beautiful cloth. Can you tell me how to make money around here?
Sure, have some money. Oh, I don't have any. I wonder why.
Yeah, keep giving away everything on the shop.
Hi,
no way if we
can
get
I
money.
help you?
What do you want for those? That really is a beautiful cloth. What do you want for those shoes?
I'm sorry, but those shoes have already been paid for. Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for those shoes?
I'm sorry, but those shoes have already been paid for.
Oh, I think that's about all we can do here. Got some items to do something with. Let's go and make a save.
Save
here.
new game. Replace previous.
I guess we could try and we could go off the screen here, I guess. Maybe over to the left.
I would not get near that dog if I were you, Jim. It's suffering from rabies.
Oh, lovely. Got some dog with rabies. Let's enter this place.
What is it, Gringold? Ah, visitors.
Alright, let's talk to him.
What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me about the war?
We are a nation of warriors, Colonel. Like your America, we were born in war. We believe that military might gives men the right to take what they want.
What about diplomacy?
I wish we understood it better, Colonel. The pieces of paper that our diplomats sign have too little meaning. If we paid more attention, we could have prevented this latest mad conflict. I lost my grandson at the Marne. What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me about the war? I noticed that you have only one. What can you tell me about Trelane?
Ah, yes, the glorious Baron. I'm a lowly soldier, retired and alone, except for Gringold. I don't think I can tell you anything about him.
Well, that kinda sucks.
What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me about the war? I noticed that you have only one. What can you tell me about Trelane? Where can I go to earn some money? What can you tell me about? I noticed that you have only one.
I lost my arm in the last war, January 8, 1871, during the siege of Paris during Bismarck's war with France, shortly before Germany's glorious victory. It still didn't bring my arm back.
No, it did not. No, it did not. Let's see.
What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me about the war? I noticed. What can you tell me about? Where can I go to earn some money?
I might be able to give you some money, Colonel, if I could think of something useful that you could do for me.
What?
The floor is quite dirty.
You know, this floor could be cleaner. Do you like living here, sir? This place looks very comfortable. You know, this floor could be cleaner.
I must be getting lazy in my old age, Colonel. If you were to sweep my floor, I would pay you a little money.
Alright, we can definitely go ahead and sweep the floor here. Alright, there, Stormega, thank you for stopping by. And you have yourself a good night. So let's go, and we're going to use the broom here. Get ourselves some
Thank you,
cash.
Colonel. You Americans are very helpful. It's a pity we're at war with you. But wars always end. And today's enemy often becomes tomorrow's friend. Unfortunately, the reverse is often true. Not much, but money has its uses.
Alright, we got some cash.
Perhaps you might be able to use a broom around here.
Why, thank you, Colonel.
Alright.
A gramophone. No songs are playing.
So maybe let's have Spark use the sound tricorder on it.
An early 20th century recording device, no longer in working order.
Alright, let's go and try to fix this.
The gramophone is not functioning. It would appear to be a trivial malfunction.
Do not concern yourself with it, Captain Spock. Glingold does not like loud noises.
Alright, let's see this cat.
An ordinary house cat, Felis catus, a common human pet. The first records of domesticated cats are from ancient Egypt, where they reduced the rat population in the grain fields, and were also used as hunting animals to retrieve small birds.
Spock, has anyone ever told you that ignorance is bliss?
His name is Glingold, Captain Spock.
Let's look at the...
A domesticated longhair.
Take the cat.
I think the cat is very comfortable in its current location, Captain. Captain, why must we start abusing an old man's property?
Why?
What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me? I noticed. What can you tell me? What can you tell me? I noticed that you have only one.
I lost my arm.
Alright,
A picture of the Battle of Waterloo by a starving German artist. The floor still looks dirty. A small box lamp. A gramophone. No songs are playing.
I'll probably come back and fix that later.
A pot of gladiolas. You can tell that hercxena has a green thumb. A fireplace. Several objects of sentimental value line the mantelpiece. Cherished possessions that have been gathered over the course of a lifetime, admired by friends and family that are now dead.
Alright. Guess that's all we can do here at the moment. Let's see if we can deal with the dog yet. So we got some food. Let's make a save.
Save new game.
Alright, let's save it here. Mission 3-2. Got some food.
The dog is now hungrily eating its meal.
If this dog has rabies, maybe we can heal it.
Terran dog suffering from hydrophobia.
Can you cure it, Bones?
If I can cure Vulcans, I can cure dogs. I need to find some way of getting close to it.
It's eating the meat, so we should be able to fix him up.
Another satisfied patient.
Alright, so we were able to get rid of the rabies in the dog. It's a good day. It's a good day. Alright, let's probably should save here.
Save new game. Replace previous.
Alright. I guess we'll go into what looks like to be the armory here. Go in here.
I would have shot you on sight, Lieutenant Colonel Kirk. You owe your life to Baron Trelane's kindness.
I'll try to remember to thank him when I see him. Why don't you tell your so-called Baron to stop playing games and come out of the castle and face me? Kindness? Trelane? Are we talking about the same man?
Yeah.
Your insults are meaningless, Colonel. The Baron is a civilized man. How else can you explain the fact that you are not dead?
The Baron is an immature, power-crazed child who has kept us alive to entertain himself by subjecting us to a sadistic reproduction of one of Earth's bloodiest wars.
If I weren't civilized, I would kill you for such an insult.
You call yourself civilized?
Get out!
Oh, hello there, Johannes. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah, not sure I'm ready for this place yet. Maybe we should go to the building in the background. Let's go back. He doesn't want us here right now. We probably need some sort of evidence of some sort. Hello there, Jimmy Colorado.
And remember, democracy is weak. It relies on the votes of the foolish masses who are incapable of choosing strong leaders. Constitutional government fosters weakness. The rejection of republicanism is what won the last war for Germany, and it will bring us victory over these stupid Americans.
That's not what they told us at the academy.
Oh, it's
Captain Hauptmann looks like he'll fit right into German society in 20 years.
That?
Frau Humperdinck looks like she can't wait for the day to end.
Let's go and talk to this guy.
Boys and girls, let me introduce you to an example of inferior Republican stock. Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Kirk. Tell us, Kirk, how can you defend the ludicrous American system?
I see no reason to defend anything, Captain. These children are, in spite of your efforts to indoctrinate them, quite capable of growing up to become adults who will make up their own minds.
No, that is not entirely not true.
I am not interested in a debate, Hauptmann. If your system is so superior to America's, how come you're losing the war? Why don't we put it up to a vote? You have a choice between a system that gives you leaders who will oppress you for life, or a system which, imperfect though it may be, allows you to influence your leaders and gives you a chance to bring them to account.
Option 3 sounds
I see no reason to defend anything, Captain. Why don't we put it up to a vote?
Let's do democracy.
You have a choice between a system that... All in favor of Hauptmann's system, say aye.
Aye!
All in favor of my system, say aye.
Aye!
It appears that they don't want what you offer them, Hauptmann.
I will not tolerate such insults. The Baron will make you all pay.
Alright. Democracy wins
Wasn't that
today.
a violation of the Prime Directive?
Dr. McCoy, this is clearly an imaginary culture with no real existence. The Prime Directive cannot be reasonably extrapolated to affect such a culture.
Alright, democracy wins again. Alright, I guess we'll talk to these kids.
Wow! A real American pilot! Can I shoot you as an escaped prisoner?
No.
Frau Humperdinck, Colonel Kirk found that they shoot him. Is that fair?
Lieutenant Colonel Kirk, when I grow up, will you teach me how to fly as good as you?
Well,
I guess we're ready to ship you to the academy, Jim.
Are all Americans as handsome as you, Colonel Kirk?
Why, Bones, you're never at a loss for words. You answer.
Hi.
Ingrid is very shy, Colonel.
Alright, the science type order in this room, I guess. See what we got here.
An ordinary oil painting, approximately 30 years old. I detect no unusual readings from it. The map does not register as unusual. There are no unusual readings from the desk, Captain.
No unusual readings.
I have a power reading from the chalkboard that is off the scale. It matches the sensor readings I took of Trelane's triplane on the Enterprise.
Theories, Mr. Spock.
The last time we encountered Trelane, he used various items, a mirror in particular, as a source for his power. This locket is another one of Trelane's power objects.
If we could find and destroy enough of Trelane's power,
the village of Gothos would come apart, and we might find out what happened to the Enterprise.
Mr. Spock, continue scanning for power sources wherever we might find them.
Alright, so that is something. So let's see the light.
Fluorescent illumination, Captain. A distinct anachronism. The light is encased in shatterproof glass, and the light is far more energy efficient than is typical for illumination of this period. Aside from these anomalies, there are no unusual readings.
Oh, what about the light and the light doing the same thing?
Fluorescent illumination, Captain. The tricorder finds nothing unusual with these blocks.
What?
I am scanning the contents of the cupboard. Some chalk, some pencils, and a blackboard eraser. I detect no unusual readings from any of the objects.
Oh, let's talk to the teacher here. Oh yeah, we gotta read the dude on the clock here.
Fascinating. The mechanism is working correctly. My tricorder detects the passage of time, and yet the exact time count remains unchanged. The actual clock is unremarkable, Captain. No anomalies or unusual power readings.
Interesting. Let's talk to Mr. Humperdinck here.
Herr Kirk, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to ask a question. What do you think about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane? These children are something, aren't they? I didn't realize they let mad dogs teach children. You know, I've heard that chalkboards can be very dangerous to children. The chalk is very bad for the lungs. Maybe I should remove it.
Let's do this option. This is part of the quest that we need to do.
You want to remove my chalkboard? Nein, absolutely not. I wouldn't consider it unless you gave me a letter from the superintendent telling me to do this.
Of course, not always that easy. Not always that easy. Alright, so... nothing to do in the armory yet because the commander doesn't really like me. I don't have a computer, so let's go this way.
I can't believe the trench would be so close to the town.
It shouldn't be. At this point in the war, the Allies had broken through the trenches. That's why Germany surrendered. Their defenses were crumbling, and they didn't want to see their cities destroyed.
Only one of many illogical situations, Commander. The building where we were imprisoned almost burned to the ground, but no other building was touched, and no one seemed concerned about the fire.
What else?
The fact that everyone seems to recognize us, yet the military does not try to intercept us. The building signs in English instead of German. There is much here that is not what it seems.
Indeed. Let's use the science first on the warrior here.
Captain, another abnormally high reading emanating from an object in his pocket. A locket of some sort.
Alright, let's do medical tricorder on him as well.
Young human male, life signs failing. Suffering from internal bleeding and shock.
Can you fix him up?
That's odd. I should be able to see immediate improvement in his injuries. But I have no response.
That is because Trelane is interfering. This man is meant to be a dying soldier, whose presence provides drama for Trelane's production.
He'll die.
Logic suggests that Trelane will not allow him to die, except for dramatic effect. Given the inconsistencies I've noticed, it is probable that he may be kept alive indefinitely.
Can you give him something for the pain, Doctor?
Nothing I've done has any effect on him, Commander.
Hello there, Limousine. Welcome back. Yeah, we're still in fake Germany here. At least we've tried talking to the guy.
Nothing to report in the West.
What can you tell me about the war?
Alright.
I am a sentry. The others are dead. I think I'm dying.
Alright.
Nothing to report in the West.
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane?
I like to watch the airplanes fly overhead. The enemy watches them too, and I know we'll have a few minutes of peace. Nothing to report in the West.
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane? About your locket.
You want my locket? But that's the only reminder of my girl. I'd rather lose my arm.
We need it very badly. If we do something for you, would you give it to us?
I have a letter to my girl. If you see that it is delivered, I'll give you my locket.
Alright. Okay, so can we go in here? No. Nope. What about over here? So this is just the guy to get to fetch quest here. So we got to go to the armory, I guess. Before we go and visit Gretel or whatever her name is. Alright, let's go and make a save here.
Save new game. Replace previous.
Save that there. Let's talk to this guy.
The Baron has given orders that you are not to be disturbed. But if you threaten Gothos, we will kill you.
Can we grab a gun from the chest?
Captain, if we tried to take a weapon from their arsenal, they'd shoot us on the spot.
I do not believe this would be a useful action. Captain, there's a 93.4% probability that the commander would shoot me before I could incapacitate him.
Alright,
Human male in good physical condition. Human male in good physical condition.
Alright, nothing there. Let's see anything science-wise here.
The tricorder detects nothing unusual.
Yeah, that shirt. This is the first mission we had of that shirt.
The tricorder detects nothing unusual. A German World War I Army rifle, Captain. There are no unusual readings from it.
There don't have to be.
Indeed, Doctor. By this period, firearms were extremely efficient and deadly.
I guess we need to get the rifle somehow.
Medallions, and trophies. The tricorder does not detect anything unusual. The tricorder detects nothing unusual about the book.
Can we get the book?
We have records of that book aboard the Enterprise.
Jim, I hope you're not expecting me to carry that. Hernias were a lot harder to treat in this time period.
The commander's desk, covered with papers.
Alright, I gotta do something about this guy somehow.
Try that and he'll shoot you, Captain.
Maybe we should,
It's not firing. The phasers have been completely drained of energy.
Courtesy of our charming host, no doubt.
No doubt. Well, gentlemen, if we're going to beat Trelane, we'll have to beat him on his own terms.
alright, let's do, maybe rope.
Unless we subdue the soldiers, Captain, I would not recommend trying to tie him up. Unless we subdue the soldiers, Captain, I would not recommend trying to tie him up.
Alright, so must have to tie something up. Alright. Oh, I'll come back here later. I've got to do something in that room. Go back here and get the letter to Gretel. We know what to do here at least.
Thank you, Captain. I will see that it is delivered.
Okay. Talk to him because he is the superintendent, I believe.
Herr Kirk, though my position as school superintendent keeps me busy.
You know, I've been to inspect the chalkboard.
I am very proud that we are spending money on the finest educational equipment, even during the middle of this accursed war. Herr Kirk, though my...
Thank you, Herr Schiller. I don't think I require your generosity, but the offer is appreciated.
Anytime, Colonel.
Alright, let's see, is there anybody else with green? I thought there was somebody else with the green jacket back here.
And what is the Bluffmeister up to this time?
He doesn't bluff. He just complains about everything.
I do not. If I did, I would have hit the ceiling with my last hand.
You don't. You deal with it.
There's no hand worse than the one you deal yourself.
Alright, let's make a save here.
Save new game. Replace previous.
I'll talk to the green guy again.
Welcome, friends. Can I help you?
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane? Can you help me get into this poker game? I need you to spread a rumor about a chalkboard.
You say you need me to convince Herr Schiller to give you the kindergarten blackboard? Do not know why, but I would do anything if you could get the commander to issue a transfer for my son.
Alright, so we need to do that. Let's talk about the poker game here.
Can I help you?
What can you tell me about the war? Can you help me get into this poker game?
Yeah, a lot of fetch quests here. Let's go get into
I
poker
will
here.
lend you a stake to enter this game, but it appears that I will have to win a few hands to give you that money.
I can...
Welcome to the game, Colonel.
3 hours later.
My God! Where did you learn to play poker, Colonel?
Starfleet Academy.
Oh, I got the money now. So I got the money now. I got lots of money now. Alright, so I think that's all we can do here at the moment. So there is that clock. That is a little suspicious, I think. So we'll go and see if we can do anything else with it.
The clock is another of Trelane's power objects, Captain.
I kind of figured they're gonna buy something, so it's either a clock or the shoes. And I figured that the clock would be
Hey, can I help
more
you?
likely.
What do you want for those shoes? That really is a beautiful clock. What do you want for those shoes? That really is a beautiful clock.
You can afford it. Take it. Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for those shoes?
I'm sorry, but those shoes have already been paid for.
I can't do anything with the shoes. Alright, now we got a clock. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with this clock yet.
This clock is a marvelous piece of workmanship.
Alright, let's go. One. I guess we need to get the armory. That is pretty much what we need to do right now. Is figure out the armory bit and piece here, so we can get all these other side quests completed here.
Save new game. Replace previous.
So I get that other guard to leave somehow.
Are you deaf, Kirk? Get out!
The Baron has given orders that you are not to be disturbed. But if you threaten Gothos, he will kill you.
Alright.
Captain, if we tried to take a weapon from their arsenal, they'd shoot us on the spot. Captain, I don't think your science officer would appreciate his tricorder being damaged.
Alright,
A supply case holding some of the commander's few possessions. The commander's desk covered with papers. A supply case holding some of the commander's few possessions.
alright, alright, not much we can do here. Not much we can do here.
A drink from you? If you believe that we would drink your drug schnapps, you are insane. A drink from you? If you believe that we would drink your
Trying to start a fire?
Unless we subdue the soldiers, Captain, I would not recommend trying to tie him up. Unless we subdue the soldier.
Alright,
I see no practical purpose for doing that. I see no practical purpose for doing that.
Okay,
The communicators are functioning, Captain. If there were other Federation personnel on this planet, we would be able to communicate with them.
Provided their communicators haven't been confiscated or the persons are in any physical condition to answer.
I did not wish to state the obvious, Doctor.
Ha!
alright, can't use the phasers.
A German World War I Army rifle, Captain.
They don't have to be.
Indeed, Doctor. This trophy is composed of tin and iron, Captain. An ordinary object. The tricorder detects nothing unusual about it. The tricorder scan indicates that the safe contains trinitrotoluene, commonly referred to as TNT.
I suppose it might be an asset. Can you get it?
My tricorder indicates the lock is atypical for the period. I would require the exact combination.
Alright, oh, medical kit on him.
Really want me to get shot?
I wouldn't if I were him, Doctor.
Oh, we gotta figure out what to do in here. I don't think we can do anything
Herr
here.
Kirk, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to ask a question. What do you think about the war? What can you... These children are... I didn't realize they let mad dogs teach children. You know, I've heard that chalkboards...
You want to remove my chalkboard? Nein.
Okay. Remove dog. I wonder if somehow I screwed up by choosing the wrong options, dialogue options on him. And I don't think there's anything else for me to really do here.
Nothing to report on the rest.
What can you tell me about... What can you... about that locket?
You've delivered my letter. I guess I'll keep my promise. Have my locket.
What? We got the locket. We're not gonna change anything here. Nope.
Using that item is not an advisable course of action.
Alright,
Captain, the locket has had no effect on that item.
let's go with the snaps.
Kirk, we're going to need all of our wits if we want to survive. Put the alcohol away.
Oh, I want to put the alcohol away. Is there another room back here, maybe? Maybe we gotta talk to the other guy in the bar. There's nothing here. So we gotta maybe talk to the other guy in the bar so that he'll let us in here. Alright, let's go over here. talk to this guy here.
Herr, what is it this time? I'm just saying hello, Herr Oland. I suppose I should be courteous, Herr, but there's little profit to be made in having good manners.
Let's talk to the other people in the poker room. I don't know who we need to talk to get rid of that.
I told
other
you I
person.
wasn't bluffing. We three kings will take the stake.
I didn't know your good luck was only temporary.
I have so few vices in my life. I must do the best I can with what I have.
Whose deal is it? I am busy. Please bother someone else.
Herr Kirk, I believe we have been, how do you Americans say it, conned?
Welcome, friends. Can I help you?
What can you tell me about what can you tell me? I need you to spread a rumor about a chalkboard. What can you tell me about the war? I need you to spread a rumor.
You say you need me to convince Herr Schiller to give you the kindergarten blackboard? Do not know why, but
get that chance, but
These crates contain potatoes.
oh, we got potatoes.
Cups, dishes, and other supplies are stored on these shelves. There is a date circled on this calendar, October 16, 1918. A light suspended from the ceiling. Cups, dishes, and other supplies are stored on these shelves. This barrel is full of beer. Looking through a ragged knothole, it is obvious that this cupboard is empty. This landscape does not look like the work of a professional.
Nothing in here. Let's go talk to her again.
Excuse me, Gretel, could you answer a question or two for me?
I will try, Colonel.
Gretel, I need to persuade Herr Schiller to give me the school's chalkboard. It is vitally important to the war.
Herr Kirk, as you know my secret, I have no choice but to help you. Herr Schiller cares about the health of his pupils more than anything. If you could convince him that the chalkboard is dangerous...
I had a thought about that. How can I convince him?
Herr Sundergaard, the publisher, is the most respected man in Gothos, next to the Baron, of course. If you could persuade him to start a rumor that these chalkboards were unhealthy, I believe that Herr Schiller would believe it and give you a letter allowing you to confiscate it.
Oh, we figured that part out. Oh, we figured that part out. If we go down this room, no, if we go back in here. I don't know if there's anything else in here.
It is unsafe to return there.
Oh, we gotta do something in the armory, and I have no idea what we need to do in the armory. Take a look here.
A plank rests against the wall. It will be used to cover a rat hole when the soldiers find time for honest work.
We have access to more efficient weapons, Captain.
Well, maybe talk to some of these people here.
All right, Commander, you were about to tell us why you're being so hostile. Let's hear your story.
Does the name Lieutenant Ralph Garvin sound familiar to you? He was my roommate at the Academy and was killed by some blood-sucking cloud while on a landing party under your command.
Space is not the safest of environments. I've always done my best to protect my crew, and I've always honored anyone who has lost their life under my command.
The Enterprise is routinely assigned to unknown and extremely dangerous sectors.
I have always made it a policy to lead landing parties and share the risk with my men. I suppose you've never lost someone under your command, Commander. You've never felt the loss of a subordinate while you've been on the landing party. When you become a captain of a starship, you'll have every right to judgment. We're in the middle of a life and death situation, and I
expect you to act like a Starfleet officer. I have always made it a policy to lead landing parties and share the risk with my men. I suppose you've never lost someone under your command, Commander. I have always made it a...
Captain, if I see you do anything that puts us or our escape at risk, you'll regret it.
I'm not interested in vendettas. I'm interested in survival. If you have a problem with me, you can wait until everyone's safe. Is that clear, Commander?
Yes, sir.
I don't like the looks of this place, Jim.
Fascinating. More illogic. Why would a German colonel be stationed in a small town like Gothos?
Maybe he likes the climate.
The Baron has given orders that you are not to be disturbed. But if you threaten Gothos, we will kill you.
Are you deaf, Kirk? Get out!
You get no response. You get no response.
I think I'm gonna have to load a save game. And I think I'm Walking Dead. So what do I have here exactly? I got the boom and the rope. So let's go and do these quests over again.
I would not get near that dog if I were you, Jim.
What is it, Gringold? Ah,
let's quickly go through this.
what can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the war?
We are a nation.
What about diplomacy?
I wish we understood. What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me about... I noticed that you have a...
I lost my arm. What can I do for you, Colonel?
I noticed that you... What can you tell me about Trelane?
Ah, yes. What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me about the war? I noticed. What can you tell me about Trelane? Where can I go to earn some money?
I might be able to give you some money, Colonel.
Alright, and then we'll use the boom on this.
Thank you, Colonel. You Americans are...
Okay. And then we'll get Spock to try to fix the...
Here, it's not much, but money has its uses.
Thank you. Perhaps you might be able to use a broom around here.
Why, thank you, Colonel.
Alright, let's use Spock.
The gramophone is not functioning. It would appear to be a trivial malfunction.
Do not concern yourself with it, Captain Spock. Gringold does not like loud noises.
I think that's all we need to do in here. So let's get out. Use the meat on the dog.
The dog is now hungrily eating its meal.
Indeed. Let's use the science tricorder on the dog.
Terran dog suffering from hydrophobia.
Can you cure it, Bones?
If I can cure Vulcans, I can cure dog.
Alright, and then we're gonna go medkit the dog. Alright.
Another satisfied patient.
Alright, go in here. Deal with these guys.
And remember, democracy...
That's not what they told us.
Boys and girls!
I see no reason to defend any. I am not interested. Why don't we put it up to a vote? All in favor of Hauptmann's system, say aye.
Aye!
All in favor of my system, say aye.
Aye!
It appears that they don't want what you offer them, Hauptmann.
I will not tolerate such insults. The Baron will make you all pay.
Alright. Let's get rid of him.
Jim, wasn't that a violation of the Prime?
Dr. McCoy,
Oh, a real
No.
Frau Humperdinck.
Lieutenant Colonel.
Well,
I guess we're ready to ship you to the...
Oh, I bet.
why? Bones, you're never...
Herr Kirk, can I...
Yes, I'd like to ask a question. What can you tell me about these children? I didn't realize that. What do you think about? What can you tell me about these children or something?
Oh yeah, I got to...
They are a little rambunctious, aren't they?
So I need to use the science typeboard over here on the chalkboard.
I have a power reading from the chalkboard that is off.
Theories, Mr. Spock.
The last time we encountered children,
If we could find...
the village of Gothos would...
Mr. Spock, continue scanning for power sources wherever we might find them.
Alright, and then check the light here.
Fluorescent illumination.
Talk to you.
Herr Kirk, can I help?
Yes, I'd like to ask a question. What can you tell me? These... I didn't realize they... You know, I've heard that chalk...
You want to remove my chalk?
Alright, get the chalkboard thing taken care of. So let's go deal with the soldier. And then, we'll get the money for the clock and do all that. And then we'll go back to the army
I can't
lab.
believe the trench would be so close to the town.
It shouldn't be.
Only one.
What else?
The fact that it...
Nothing to report from the west.
What can you tell me?
I'd like to watch the airplanes fly.
We need to use the science typeboard on him.
Captain, another abnormally high reading emanating from...
Alright, let's go and... Whoops.
All internal systems...
Alright. Medical tripod on him.
Young human male. Life signs fake.
Alright, try to heal him.
That's odd. I should be able to see.
That is because...
He'll die.
Logic suggests that...
Can you give him something?
Nothing I've done.
Alright, now let's talk to him.
Nothing to report.
What can you tell me about the war? What can you... About your locket.
You want my locket?
We need it very badly.
I have a letter to my girl.
Alright, got the letter. Let's go get the letter and get to the play poker and all that. So let's go into the tavern here.
Thank you, Captain. I will see that it is delivered.
Alright, let's talk to you.
Herr Kirk, though my position as school super...
You know,
I am very proud that we are spending money... Herr Kirk.
Thank you, Herr Schiller. I don't think I require your generosity.
Anytime...
Alright, let's go and talk to the other guy in here who wants the transfer papers.
And what is the...
It does improve. I do. You there. There's no... Welcome, friends.
What can you tell me about? Can you help me get it? I need you to spread a rumor about a chalkboard.
You say you need me to convince Herr Schiller to give...
Alright, let's save our game to make sure we get that money.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Let's talk to him again.
Welcome, friends.
What can you tell me? Can you help me get into this?
I would lend you a stake to enter this game, but it appears...
Alright, and then...
Welcome to the game, Colonel.
Play some poker here.
3 hours later.
My God! Where did you learn to play poker, Colonel?
Starfleet Academy.
Oh, the cash. Alright, let's go and get the clock. we've got the locket and the cash. Cooking those rubles, yep. And then we'll have to figure out what to do with the armory. Also, we need to use the science tricorder on the clock.
The clock is another of Trelane's power objects, Captain.
Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for those That really is a beautiful clock.
You can afford it. Take it.
Alright. Got the clock. Alright, go pick up the locket. And then we'll go to the armory, and I think I have to choose the right dialogue option. And I think choosing the wrong dialogue option will cause you to be soft locked.
Nothing to report in the West.
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about that locket?
You've delivered my letter. I guess I'll keep my promise. Have my locket.
Oh, what? Oh, time to make another save. And
Save new game. Replace previous game.
save it here.
I would have shot you on sight, Lieutenant Colonel Kirk. You owe your life to Baron Trelane's kindness.
I'll try to remember to thank him when I see him. Why don't you tell your so-called Baron to stop playing games and come out of the castle and face me? Kindness? Trelane? Are we talking about the same man? I'll try to remember to thank him when I see him.
Either one or two.
Why don't you tell your so-called Baron to stop playing games and come out of the castle and face me?
Let's try this option.
It's not that easy, Colonel. Do you expect the great Trelane to make it easy for you to get back to the Enterprise Squadron?
The great Trelane underestimates human determination.
I would have shot you on sight, Lieutenant Colonel.
I'll try to remember to thank him when I see him. Why don't you tell your so-called Baron to stop playing kindness? I'll try to remember to thank him when I see him.
What?
When you see him, you will die. And when you are dead, I will be thanking you.
Can we maybe grab the rifle?
Captain, if we tried to take a weapon from their arsenal, they'd shoot us on the spot.
Jim, I hope you're not expecting me to carry that. Hernias were a lot harder to treat in this time period. Jim, I hope you're not expecting...
Alright, so we still have the same problem, even though since we can't talk to him anymore.
I would have shot you on...
I'll try to remember to thank him when I see him. Why don't you tell your kindness? Trelane? I'll try to... Why don't you tell your so-called Baron to stop playing games and come out of the castle and face me?
It's not that easy, Colonel.
The great Trelane underestimates human determination.
Maybe you talk to this guy.
The Baron has given orders that you are not to be disturbed. But if you threaten Gothos, we will kill you.
Alright, so we have the same problem here. So,
Carrying around large works of art may impede our mission.
I don't need to use that right now.
Captain, let's not go around carting anything heavy unless it's absolutely necessary.
We have records of that book aboard the Enterprise.
I used to have one of these
Rosebud, Jim?
I don't think I could see anything the way it's currently pointed. I don't think so.
Carrying around large works of art. I do not see anything useful in the case, Captain. I do not see anything...
Try that and he'll shoot you, Captain.
I don't think so.
I suspect that we will be shot if we attempt to open the safe while these people are present.
It's a little out of my reach.
Yeah, hello there, Rites. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, but yeah, Red guy, Red shirt is definitely nervous.
The guard seems offended by your presence in the arsenal. The commander looks at you without a trace of friendliness. The commander prevents you from looking at the papers. This seems pointless. A supply case holding some of the commander's few possessions.
Alright. So, yeah, I gotta figure out what to do in here. I have not quite figured out how to get anything out of this room. I need to get the transfer papers.
Try that and they'll shoot you, Captain.
What else do I have?
Unless we subdue the soldiers, Captain. Unless we subdue...
Let's go with Captain.
Try that and he'll shoot you, Captain.
I don't think so.
To spark on him.
I do not believe this would be a useful action.
What else can we do here?
Jim, I hope you're not expecting me to carry them. Jim, I hope you're not expecting...
Lights in glass cases. Lights in glass cases. A supply case holding
here.
some of the commander's few possessions. A copy of the Holy Bible. This glass ball will cause a snowstorm over a tiny German village.
I used to have one of these toys when I...
Rosebud, Jim?
I don't think so.
We have access to more efficient...
If necessary, we might be able to sharpen this into a weapon.
Sharpen this into a weapon. Well, I don't have anything to sharpen it with right now. Alright, that's I think we need one of these rifles.
Captain, if we tried to take a weapon from their arsenal, they'd shoot us on the spot.
I would have shot you on sight, Lieutenant Colonel Kirk. You owe your life.
I'll try to remember to thank him when I see him. Why don't you tell your kindness? I'll try to remember to kindness. Trelane?
Your insults are meaningless, Colonel. The Baron is a civilized man. How else can you explain the fact that you are not dead?
The Baron is an immature, power-crazed child.
If I weren't civilized, I would kill you for such an insult.
You call yourself civilized?
Get out!
Alright, and that just lost us out any communication options. We can go back in here. I don't know if there's anything else we can do in here.
Hello, Glingold.
A domesticated longhair. A one-armed gentleman sit.
What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me about the war? I noticed that you have only one. What can you tell me about Trelane? There's some trouble at the school. I believe the chalkboard may be dangerous. It should be removed. How could I convince the superintendent that this needs to be done? What can you tell me of there's some trouble at...
I believe that some of the instructors are more dangerous than any chalkboard. But if Herr Schiller were to hear such a report from Herr Sundergaard, the publisher, he might agree to have it removed. Herr Sundergaard is the most respected man in town.
Alright, there's really nothing here. Somehow, yeah, I can't aid his arm. He got it in the war. I haven't gone this way though. Can you go this way? Is there something else over here? Ah, missed this area.
A Fokker DR-1.
The odds of Trelane leaving his triplane in the open without setting a trap are almost too small to calculate. I recommend that we examine them first.
Several fuel barrels have been placed at the side of the hangar.
Oh, what?
Grass. Grass.
Let's take a look at the science tricorder here.
Another abnormally high reading emanating from the plane. It is in every way a Fokker DR-1, except for that power source. The barrels are empty.
What?
Captain, the power readings from the triplane are still beyond the range of the tricorder to effectively measure.
There is a barrel close by here.
The tricorder indicates that the canister is empty. The odds of Trelane leaving his triplane. The barrels are empty.
Ah, the good old days. It must have been something to have to fuel your plane yourself, take care of her by yourself, answering to no one.
And if anything went wrong, there was no one to blame but yourself.
Can we go back to the barn? No. Let's see if we can do anything else. I mean, this was a kind of useless area for now. This is the castle. I wonder if we can use the,
I strongly recommend against using one of the power objects so close to Trelane's castle. It might give away our plan.
Alright.
Castle Trelane. The grass looked greener on the other side of the hill. The grass looked greener on the other side of the hill.
Okay.
A large immovable rock. Great fir trees reach into the sky. Castle Trelane.
Alright, so that really doesn't help us any.
A Fokker DR-1.
Maybe we can use the object of power here.
You put the locket in the triplane.
Alright.
You put the clock in the triplane.
Put it away. Put it away. Put it away. Put it away.
Alright, can't do anything else though.
Here, let me have some. Here, let me have some.
Please put it away, Captain. Please put it away, Captain.
You have to use the silent tricorder on it again.
Captain, the power readings from the triplane are still beyond the range of the tricorder to effectively measure.
Alright, so we still need to get the chalkboard.
An ordinary pathway.
So that really doesn't help us much. We gotta figure out what to do about the armory here. Let's make another save here.
Save new game. Replace. Delete. Preview. Cancel. Save new game. Replace.
So we need to get the transfer papers.
Papers on the commander's desk. The commander prevents you from looking at the papers.
Captain, why do we need to take these documents?
Because we need transfer papers.
You're trying to provoke me, aren't you? I would not try that if I were you.
Of course not.
Captain, why do we need to take these documents?
Jim, I hope you're not expecting me to carry that. Earn you.
We have access to more efficient weapons, Captain.
Jim, I hope you're not
Maybe we can have...
Captain, if we tried to take a weapon from...
I see no need for that.
Let's try maybe doing you.
Captain, if we tried to take... Captain, if we tried to take...
Let's do spot on you.
I do not believe this would be a useful action.
Well, wouldn't it be a useful option?
Jim, I hope you're not
Alright, I think I'm gonna have to get a hint here. I'm out of ideas here. Give me a second here. Let's see what we got here. Looking at No Man's Land here. try to find what we need to do in this room. I think we need to get the gun and potentially subdue the commander to give us the transfer papers. Alright. So we got the snaps. Alright, soldier. Alright, scan the beer. Alright, did all that. I mean, we did most of this mission already. Alright, chalkboard. Got the locket. Okay, I think we know what we need to do here. Since the soldiers are like to drink beer, we need to drug the beer. So there's no soldier here. Go and scan this.
My medical tricorder identifies the substance contained in the keg to be a fermented cereal produced by a malting process.
In other words, beer.
How come Spock gets to ramble on forever with his
Alright, and then so how do we do that? Do we put the medical kit on the beer? Ah ha ha, so we're drugging the beer.
McCoy has drugged the beer.
So now when we go to the armory, the other soldiers should not be there. And now we'll be able to, oops, now we'll go there. Drug the beer. Then we'll be able to alright, so
I don't think we need to get that, Jim. Water has more taste than Trelane's beer.
Alright, let's go and grab the gun.
I'll get it.
You have taken one of their rifles.
And probably need to use the rope, because I don't know where else we would use the rope, so use the rope on this guy. And then talk to him.
The man is unconscious, Captain.
So can we grab the papers here?
Jim, I hope you're not expecting me to carry that.
Alright, maybe not. Maybe we need to come back outside and go back in again. So he's awake as we use the rifle on him.
We're a starship crew, not a firing squad.
Why not? It'll be fun. It'll be fun to do that. can't talk to him.
The man is unconscious, Captain.
The commander of this armory. He is currently unconscious and tied up.
Alright, oh no, you can't take any of these papers.
Jim, I hope you're not expect.
No effect.
Or maybe we should give him a slap in the face. Maybe use spark on him.
You need to learn the combination, Captain.
Alright,
Jim, I hope you're not expect.
know what I needed to do, just not sure how to do it.
The commander of this armory. He is currently unconscious and tied up. The commander of this armory. He is...
Oh, what? Maybe we need to,
Standard Starfleet.
maybe we need to use the medical tricorder.
Human male unconscious.
Or maybe we need to give him some drugs to wake him up here. There we go.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Alright, let's talk to him.
You'll never get me to talk.
I would prefer that you didn't. You're nothing but a figment of Trelane's childish imagination. You're even less important than he is. Where's Trelane? Where's my crew? I would prefer that you didn't.
I will tell you nothing.
Maybe use the gun to threaten him with it, maybe?
You presume to threaten me, Colonel?
I want you to sign transfer papers for Sundergaard's son. Send him away from the front.
How typical of the press. Not too willing to sacrifice for the goodness of the nation. Untie me, and I shall sign papers to take this little coward away from his duty.
Do we have them? Or do we have to go pick this up? Alright, pick up the papers.
You have taken the signed transfer papers.
Alright.
I can feel the hernia already.
Actually, Doctor, there's a 91% chance that attempting to carry the safe would injure your back before it could give you a hernia. It would be more appropriate for Mr. Ellis or I to carry the safe. Of course, it would be even more appropriate not to take the safe without some logical reason. We need to learn the combination, Captain.
Alright, maybe we need to look at the notes on the papers on
Papers on the commander's desk.
There does not appear to be anything relevant to Trelane here.
Alright, Coconut 81. Thank you for stopping by here tonight. I'll find the combination.
The commander's desk, covered with papers. A supply case, holding some of the commander's few possessions.
Let's go and...
I do not see anything useful in the case, Captain.
Maybe you talk to him?
You'll never get me to talk.
I would prefer that you didn't. You're nothing but a figment of Trelane's childish imagination. You're even less important than he is. Where's Trelane? Where's my crew? You're nothing but a figment of Trelane's childish imagination. You're even less important than he is.
I will tell you nothing. You'll never get me to talk.
I would prefer that you didn't. You're nothing but a Where's Trelane? Where's my crew?
I will tell you nothing.
Maybe we can threaten them with the rifle again? Nope.
The commander of this armory, if looks could kill. A mug, half full of drugged beer. Or is it half empty? A copy of the Holy Bible.
Oh, can we take the Bible now, maybe?
We have records of that book aboard the Interplay.
A picture of a Prussian soldier, circa 1871, standing at attention. Best Huntsman, 1912. This trophy belongs to the commander.
A couple of dates there that might be
useful. A rack containing German rifles. A safe. It is currently unopened.
We need to learn the combination, Captain.
Use Spock on...
I could mind meld with him to get the combination of the safe.
Do it, Spock.
Alright.
Trelane. Trelane. Trelane.
Spock, snap out of it.
He is not paying attention to me. Run away.
The combination, Spock. Concentrate on the combination.
Kirk. I must have revenge on Kirk. Every great man has his enemy. Nothing could be more fun than revenge. The sensation to end all sensations.
Spock.
I am back, Captain. I was able to mind meld with Trelane to an extent through his replications. These men are the crew of the Shinobi, the original freighter that Trelane captured. Their thoughts have been altered by Trelane.
Where is the Enterprise, Spock?
Or the Zimbabwe.
I received the impression that Trelane is holding them prisoner. I also got the combination for the safe. Right 43, left 18, right 29, pull.
Alright, let's go and have Spock open the safe. Alright, now get this mission done here. Alright, and pick up the TNT. Okay, and I think that is all we need to do in here. So we're gonna go and get the transfer papers to the guy in the tavern. And then I'm gonna talk to the superintendent. And then I should be able to get the chalkboard, and then take the chalkboard to the plane, and then they'll blow it up. I think I got this mission all figured out now.
Told you I wasn't bluffing. We three kings will take the stake.
I didn't know your good luck was only temporary.
I have so few...
Whose deal is it?
Alright, that's
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel. I cannot express my gratitude. If there is anything I can do for you, please let me know.
alright, we need to talk to him.
Well, Welcome, friends. Can I help you?
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about Trelane? I need you to spread a rumor about a chalkboard.
You say you need me to convince hercxena to give you the kindergarten blackboard? I would do anything for the man who got the commander to issue a transfer for my son.
Alright, then go back out here and talk to this guy. Why is my game lagging here?
Herr Kirk, though my position as school superintendent keeps me busy, I'm always glad to help you.
You look worried. It wouldn't happen to be about the chalkboard by any chance.
I have heard the most horrifying rumors about these boards. Do you think they are true?
Absolutely. If you wish, I could dispose of the thing for you before anyone is harmed. I'd need a letter for Frau Hubbarding.
Absolutely. Let me just take pen to paper.
Alright.
Take it when you want to destroy the vile thing.
Alright, go grab this.
You pick up the piece of paper.
Indeed, and then let's go and so we got the paper, so we gotta go back to the school and get the chalkboard. Let's go in here and do that. Let's go and give the transfer papers here.
Well, if the superintendent says you must take it, you must.
Alright. So put the chalkboard in his magical pants pockets. Alright, and then we'll put the all the items in the plane, and then we can blow it up with the TNT. Alright, let's go and
You put the chalkboard in the triplane.
alright, let's go ahead and put the TNT.
Affirmative, Captain.
Everyone stay well back.
Alright, time for some fireworks here.
I suppose I should be angry at you, Captain, with your act of vandalism against my beautiful aircraft. But then, barbarians will be barbarians.
There's only one barbarian in the room, Trelane, and I'm looking at him right now.
Alright.
Release my ship, Trelane. And don't you ever grow up, Trelane? You may have powers of a god, but that doesn't even come close to making you a man. There's only one barbarian in the room, Trelane, and I'm looking at him right now.
Alright, let's go with
Release my ship, Trelane.
My ship? My ship? It's always your ship, your crew. Don't you have anything else to think about? Conquests of your enemies and the fair sex.
Restore the ships you've stolen and return them unharmed.
You're in no position to make demands. I am the Baron of Gothas, the most renowned aristocrat in this part of Germany.
This farcical, wildly inaccurate fantasy of yours.
And you are my prisoner, a mere Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Kirk. And I will do with you whatever I want.
Alright. Let's go and see what we got here.
No unusual readings. Purely decorative, Captain. The shield is too thin to withstand actual combat. And given the inefficient design of the polearm, the axe head would likely fly off the handle the first time it was used.
That is not good. Let's see this painting.
Captain, the painting is another power object.
Alright, let's try to destroy it. Before we do anything else, let's make a save.
Save new game. Replace previous.
Go to 3-2 here. And we got a rifle, so we can probably use that.
Is it really necessary to use firearms?
It's a power object. You remember what happened the last time I shot one of his power objects?
Yes, it was destroyed. Trelane's power faded until he activated a secondary power object. We need to find a more permanent solution, Captain.
Let me try restarting the game. Not sure why it's lagging a little bit here. So let's go and do that. Properties. Alright, let's reload the game. See if it plays any better. Some sort of memory leak or something. Alright.
Load a previously saved game. Restart the game. Load a previously saved game.
Alright.
This bottle contains a very realistic reduction of the SS Shinobi, a freighter. This bottle contains a very realistic reduction of the SS Maniki-er, a Denebian transport.
Still lagging a bit here.
This bottle contains a very realistic reduction of the USS Zimbabwe.
My ship! Bring it back or I'll...
This one's even more savage than the last one of your officers who made the same mistake. My compliments, Captain, on having such a spirited crew. Truly a testament to your fine leadership.
Release him, Trelane. He's done you no harm. Take me in his place.
Let's choose option 2 here.
He's not a member of my crew and you know it. Besides, he looks rather peaceful standing there. Release him, Trelane. He's done you no harm. Take me in his place.
Ah, the gallant captain, intervening on behalf of one who despises him. Don't worry about him, Captain. Worry about yourself.
What?
I suppose I should thank you, Captain.
Later, Commander.
This bottle contains a very realistic reduction of the USS Enterprise.
Jim, is that what I think it is?
It is the Enterprise, Doctor. It is functioning normally, aside from being trapped. The crew are alive and well.
My latest hobby, gentlemen, putting warships in bottles, celebrating the grand martial heritage of your species.
Alright, let's try talking to this guy. See if we can persuade him to give up these ships.
Well, Captain, I suppose you're about to make your grand plan of escape.
You must think you're pretty clever, Trelane, with your replica of the First World War. Why should I have to make a grand plan to escape from a loser like you?
I like option 2.
I don't have to do anything. Eventually, your parents are going to find you and discipline you again.
Option 3 might sound better.
You must think you're pretty clever, Trelane. With your why should I don't have to do anything. Eventually, your parents are going to find you and discipline you again.
Fortunately, Kirk, my parents are otherwise occupied. They won't interrupt me when I'm winning.
But you have to compete first before you can win. Send the others away safely, and I'll give you a chance at revenge. That's odd. I was sure I detected other power sources converging towards us when I was on the Enterprise.
Option 2 might sound good.
You weren't winning, Trelane. You never were. You had tremendous powers, you had a weapon, and I didn't. And you still fell on your face. But you have to compete. That's odd. I was sure I detected other power sources converging towards us when I was on the Enterprise.
Let's try option 2 here.
No, you didn't. It's nowhere near me. But there's no harm in making sure we aren't seen. She's gone. And now I have to think of the proper way to destroy my enemies. You have a brief respite before your destruction.
Let's talk to him again.
Well, Captain, I suppose you're about to make your grand plan of escape.
You must think you're pretty clever, Trelane, with your replica of the First World War. Why should I have to make a grand plan to escape from a loser like you? I don't have to do anything. Eventually, your parents are going to find you and discipline you again. You must think you're pretty clever, Trelane, with your replica of the First World War.
Let's try this option here.
I thank you, Captain.
I wasn't complimenting you, Trelane. I've never seen such a piece of nonsense in my life. Although you could have made that trench scene much more realistic.
Yeah, let's try this option here. Let's stroke down his ego here.
Really, Captain?
Look into the memory banks of the Enterprise, Trelane. Recreate what's in there, and let me show you firsthand the glory of one of the bloodiest conflicts in human history. Not a liar, just misinformed. Use the memory banks of the Enterprise, Trelane. Recreate what's in there. War at its most realistic and terrifying.
Alright, that looks good. Let's talk to him one more time here.
Captain Kirk, I hope you had a good reason for dragging me out in the mud in the middle of the rain.
Look around you, Trelane. Is this glory? Is this valor? Smell the stench of death. While knights fought in the sky, millions died in the mud. Diseased, starving, mutilated. Is this the sort of game you want to play, Trelane?
Oh, that option sounds good.
Or once in your life, Trelane, shut up and look around you.
Nah, I'm not gonna do anything.
Look around, Trelane. Take in the ambience, the romance of this place. Look at the proud soldiers celebrating the glories of war. Look around you, Trelane. Is this glory?
But these people lost, Kirk. Shame and suffering is supposed to befall the losers in war.
These were the winners, Trelane.
No, cannot give me any,
You're inhuman, Trelane. You play games with people and ignore their suffering, just like the people who sent these men to die. You should have been a politician. If you have any real courage, Trelane, if you want to experience real warfare, put yourself in their place. No powers, no titles. Experience the glory of war firsthand, like these men did.
Let's stroke his ego here a little bit.
But aren't you inferiors supposed to die like that? Aren't you supposed to throw your lives away in futile wars? Or die as meaningless non-entities? Dying a useless death without glory?
No one is useless, Trelane, and no one wants to throw away their life in a futile war. We've changed, Trelane. We've grown up. It's time you did too.
What?
You're no fun anymore, Kirk. No fun at all. You're preachy just like them. Anything I'm interested in is always wrong.
Release my ship.
That's not getting me anywhere.
Trelane, look around you. Does this look right to you? Trelane, you don't go around hurting people, and expect them to treat it as though they're having fun. The first thing a life form learns is to avoid pain.
This option sounds good. I don't think there's another option here.
Release my Trelane. Look, Trelane. You don't go
This
around
option
hurting
sounds
people.
good.
Then how do you explain this delightful scene around us?
Some politicians decided that the only way to avoid getting hurt was to send other people out to get hurt. We've tried to outgrow that. Not always successfully, as Mr. Ellis might tell you, but we try.
Captain, yours is a most confusing species. Perhaps I should spend some time thinking about it before I talk with you again.
Captain's log. The missing starships have been restored to normal size and are about to return to their assigned missions. It was horrible, Mr. Spock. Trelane recreated one of the greatest tragedies in human history. I've seen a lot, but even that...
The waste of lives is appalling, even when one operates by pure logic. When one considers what those millions of lives that were lost might have done for humanity had the war never taken place.
Well, now that we've taken care of business... Ow! I'll have to see Dr. McCoy about my shoulder.
Something happened, Captain.
Mr. Ellis and
I see. Are your differences settled?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Spock. We each won a game of zero-G squash, but I'm afraid he was called back to the Zimbabwe before we could have a rubber match. I think I dislocated my shoulder with a rather wild swing in the second game.
Then logic suggests that your injury would have caused you to lose the match.
I suppose so. He's a good player and a good officer. I'm putting in a request to bring him on the Enterprise.
That should be fascinating.
Alright.
Hello, Captain. I'm Captain Gernsbeck of the Shinobi. I thought I would thank you personally before we left for Cephas 5.
A pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Have we met before, Captain? There's something familiar.
Perhaps we did, on some other planet, in some other star system, sometime long ago.
Message from Starfleet Command.
On screen.
I have reviewed your report from your recent assignment, Captain, and have a few comments. The top brass at Starfleet are impressed with the results of your recent performance. Outstanding work, Jim. Keep up the good work. Kane out.
Alright, that was mission 3. Light and Darkness.
Captain's log. While exploring an uncharted star system in the Deneb sector, we received what we think is a message from a distress beacon on Onias 2. We're en route to investigate.
Alright, let's save our game. I'm probably gonna end it here because I'm having some issues with the audio here. So I'll get those resolved for next week. Alright, let's
Save new game.
Mission 4. So yeah, that will be it for tonight. A little bit shorter than usual. Audio issues. Restarting the game did not help. So I'm not sure what the problem is. But I'll try to figure it out for next week, and we can continue our quest for and such. I can see what we're going to be facing next. And that was a long mission, mainly because I got stuck on that one part. But definitely feel free to follow me here on Twitch and Twitter and Discord and YouTube and all of those fun things. So let's go and find someone to raid here. Let's go and let's see who's on. Yeah, not sure what's up with the game. Didn't do that when I was testing it, so let's see if I can fix that. So yeah, let's give we'll give Todd the Ghost raid. He's playing some DuckTales: The Quest for Glory, Quest for Gold for the Amiga. So let's go and check him out. Alright, and thanks again everyone for coming out here tonight, and I will catch you guys all again tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern for some more Might and Magic 1.